How we doing, guys? Myself, Chris Credit OBE, hitting you with a quick one. Real talk, true season. Don't worry, I'll wait. I'm back, you know. I'm not gonna lie, I'm back. They shut about me way too long enough. Too long now. I just want to let you guys know, don't be fooled by what you are seeing right now on social media when they're trying to mince these kind of things with celebrities, people dying, all the rest of it. Don't worry, I'll wait. New World Order is here. They are building back better. The digital currency is coming. People thought I was joking. Take a look at this video.
Are we ready for a new world order?
What we're seeing in the world today, I think, is we are on the brink of a dramatic change where we are about to, and I'll say this boldly,
yes,
we're about to abandon the traditional system of money and accounting and introduce a new one. The new one, the new accounting is what we call blockchain. It means digital. It means having a almost perfect record of every single transaction that happens in the economy, which will give us far greater clarity over what's going on. It also raises huge dangers in terms of the balance of power between states and citizens. In my opinion, we're going to need a digital constitution of human rights if we're going to have digital money.
However, we do know that global energy systems, food systems, and supply chains will be deeply affected.
To let you guys know a little bit of insight where they're saying, listen, we don't even care anymore. We're saying it out plain and blatant. This is how we're going right now. Money gone, soon gone. So all of you man them on the roads trying to do your cash in hand, you better cash in hand all you need. You better stack up these shoe boxes, because right now it's about to get real. So guys, when you're looking at your food, when you're looking at the money system, when you're looking at the housing right now, why do you think they're doing this with the housing? Don't worry, I'll wait. They're making sure that they're letting everybody know, listen, you are not going to be involved in what's going on. So like I said, they're pushing everybody more out. They want more people to go to the suburbs, talking about, look, it's a cheaper life, it's easier life. How much people right now are living in London saying, do you know what? Boy, London's looking a bit... They want that. They're trying to push you out, knowing that you're going to go out further, knowing that you can't afford it, and they're going to be able to rise the markets. They're going to be able to manipulate the markets. And then once you're in these small little pockets of towns, they don't care. They can put restrictions. They can let you guys know that this is the way we're changing things. They can let you know that when you're going to get your benefits, when you don't get your benefits, who's controlling your housing, who's not controlling your housing. It's a digital world now, so they're going to know everything you're doing, everything that you're buying, where you like to go, what you like to do. And if you don't apply, or if you don't comply with them, then they'll just shut down your luxuries. So if that's you going on holiday, buying your nice stuff and all the rest of it, they'll be like, nah, we're not going to give it to you. Or all them people right now that's been skimming underneath the surface in the sense of cash and hand jobs and all that, that's gone. This war right now is a big boy issue. You already got NATO saying, oh, yo, Finland, you man, come and join forces. So I don't know what Putin's doing because he's licking down the whole place. But at the same time, it's just allowing Great Britain, NATO and all the rest of these countries to start getting bigger and bigger and bigger, to have air forces, to be making nuclear bombs. We're talking about nuclear bombs, you know. If that goes off, then we're all done for. But why do you want to spend billions and billions and billions of pounds making something that's a nuclear bomb that can destroy the whole world? Don't worry, I'll wait. We talk about the global warming and all the rest of it. Do you know how much bombs have been going off? Do you know how much they've been spraying into the atmosphere right now? Don't worry, I'll wait. Petrol prices are through the roof and you're complaining at us. But at the same time, you're funding this war. At the same time, you're licking rockets into the sky, blowing up countries. Do you know how long it's going to take for Ukraine to get built? Don't worry, I'll wait. Where's that money coming from? Great Britain's talking about we will back Ukraine and we've got money for Ukraine. You haven't even got money for England, rude boy. What about the homeless people in UK? What about the people who are suffering in UK that don't have no housing, that's waiting 10 years on the housing list? What about the people that are living in crisis right now, only having 1 meal a day? Because right now it's so stiff that they can't even afford to have 3 meals a day. And Boris Johnson is talking about this woman should be allowed to travel around on a bus. There's an old lady traveling around on a bus because she can't deal with the electric bills and everything is too high. You got people that are extra layering and all the kind of rest of it. And you're sitting there talking about this is the way forward. This is the way that we need to go. And you're spending our taxpayers' money on all these kind of things, talking about it's justifiable because we're thinking about humanity. We're thinking about us and we're thinking about the people, where your pockets and the bank balance and the bankers' balances go up, and even with the oil people, they've even said it, brother. Get me? No, I'm not gonna lie. We're getting enough profit here still. We could probably actually give you a little discount on the oil still, but you lot are talking about we want long-term relationships with them and we don't want them. Are you nuts? Are you crazy? You got us people suffering where we are the ones that are making you guys even be able to exist in the first place. And don't worry, I'll wait. Let's not get onto council tax. These are the kind of things when we used to do protesters and petitions and all the rest of it. Someone messaged me the other day, get me, shout out to Dee, and she was like, stop paying council tax, straight. Don't worry, I'll wait. These are the kind of things that we can hit them in the pocket, because when was the last time you had a contract with your council tax? Don't worry. What did you sign? When did you say, yeah, every single month I have to give you this? When? Same thing with electric companies. When did you sign a contract with them? And it states within the law that there is no household that cannot be running with electric and water. That's the reason why they put you on pay-as-you-go. They shouldn't really be able to put you on pay-as-you-go. This is where they got loopholes within the system. And we sit there and we pay it. We sit there and pay for TV license only for you to give us fake news. Only for you to give us not the real information. But then you still allowed to knock on our door and say, yo, where's my money? You still got things like rent. Okay, we're paying rent because you need to pay rent. Okay, cool. But shouldn't I be paying something to sustain myself? Or shouldn't you be saying to me, all right, Chris, this is how we're going to help you. Instead of you paying rent, what we're going to do is we're going to buy this house for you, and then you're going to pay it off like rent. You're going to pay it off, and when you own the house, it's your yard. No. They rather own the house, make you rent, make you suffer, make you get to a point where you're never going to be able to buy your own property because everything's through the roof anyway. You're getting taxed left, right, and center. You're unable to even buy a car, or sometimes everybody's moving to the healthy way. You see the way they love you doing the healthy way? Healthy way, guys. Start riding a bike. Start doing this. But we have to, because you do not have the money to be able to have 2 cars that you had before. If you and your partner had a car and all these kind of things, you're not able to buy the property that you live in. So you're renting it out, you decorate up the place, you know, once you put so much time and effort and money only to not end up having their own property. And then once you get the property, they talk about leaseholds and all the rest of it. They don't talk about the land. They don't talk about, hey, yo, let me put you on game. You know that you can't own this land. You know, like after 99 years, we're going to take away this property regardless whoever's in this property. You know, like it's like funerals and all the rest of it. Once you get dug up, you know, one is there and you get put into the ground, after a certain amount of years, that plot of land, someone else goes on top of you. It's all a madness. So once again, when do we start putting ourselves up on game? When do we start sitting there saying, we always keep saying it as well, we are the people, we are the 99%, we are the 99% of people that don't give a damn. We're so scared. We start one thing, brother, and then everyone shrivels. So basically, we're like the 3%. Because there's 3% of us that are dying hard. That are like, no, I won't do that. I'm not complying. All the rest of it. And everybody else starts off with it. And then everyone's like, yeah, but what about mine? What about my benefits, Chris? What about my taxes? What about this? It's the same thing when we was trying to do someone was trying to do the electric, like turn off your lights or cut off your electric. You know, one's there for 15 minutes. No one done it. Like, I got it sent late, but no one done it. But these are the kind of things we moan about, but at the same time, we don't know how to hit people in the pocket. And that's about us coming together as the people. And just communities can do that. Areas can do that and be like, we're not doing it. We're not paying for that. We're not paying council tax anymore. We're not paying for all these kind of things because we don't see the benefits. How much times are you sitting in your area right now and your area is still a dump? How much times are we driving in a car and you're still hitting that pothole and you're like, rah, why am I paying for road tax? What am I paying for? And all the kind of times they keep telling you, don't go diesel, go petrol, fume emissions, you can't park here, you're blowing out fumes. But hold on a minute, I went to the showroom and bought it. Why aren't you talking to the facturers and the manufacturers that are making the cars and saying, yo, Papa, allow that, don't do that. But these are the kind of things of loopholes on how the system wins. They will blame you, but not blame the manufacturer. It's the same thing with the scooters right now. All these kids are driving around on scooters and everyone's like, it's illegal, it's illegal. But do you know how much scooter shops are popping up right now? Don't worry, I'll wait. So you can go into a scooter shop, you can buy it, but as soon as you take it out of that scooter shop and drive it down on the road, it's now illegal and they're taking it away from you. But then you bring out your own little scheme and say, no, but we've got our own scooters. So it's not about health and safety, because when they're talking about that young girl dying and it's dangerous, rare, but they've got their own. So it's funny how they want you to use their ones, rent their ones, like Boris bikes and all of that, rent their ones because they don't want you to have your own. Okay, that makes sense. Let's just break it down instead of the Build Back Better. Let's just break it down. Look at what's happening. So we've had COVID, lockdown, mental issues, mental people going through the roof. You know the ones there in the sense of the way people are dealing with life at this precise moment. They've lost loved ones. People have died. People have got sick and probably made themselves sick because the government told them if you go out, you'll be sick. That's a mad thing. Then now we've got war, yeah? But we've still had war. There's still war going on right now in Palestine, but no one don't give a damn. So we started in Palestine. So let's not forget. Let's not go on like it's just Ukraine. You know, understand what I'm trying to say? Then we got Ukraine and Russia now. You know what's there? Bare war. It's funny how we got, oh, everybody's locked down. Everybody stay in their house. Do you know what? This is for the best. The whole world's coming together. And then now 2-2s now. The world's back at fighting against each other. Palestine are just licking down, man, and all the kind of rest of it. And it's okay. We don't say nothing. Ukraine now having a little war. We're not saying nothing. What's going on behind closed doors? Because obviously they've already put this into plan. When we're talking about the Russian and Putin and all the rest of it, he's been planning this since 2000 and something. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? 2016 he came back again, and 17, all the rest of it, and this was all to do with land. NATO just want to plant nuclear space shuttles and spaceships right near Putin, and Putin is like, big man, I don't mess with you. So that's just basically saying, NATO's just basically trying to say, if you try it, fam, the closer we are to you, is the more easy it is for us to lick you. Because if we're all the way over in Great Britain, some of our rockets ain't really going that far. If we're in France, it ain't really licking off there. So we need more allies, more countries to be able to get to these kind of people when it's ready to go time. And that's all it's about. All it's about is territorial. All it's about is taking over. And Putin knows that. And I know we're all getting upset with Putin, but Putin's sitting there saying, why are you man even coming here? Think about what I'm saying, guys. Why are you not even coming here? This is my borders, but you want to set up military base and you want to set up your nuclear bombs and all the rest of it to be able to be launched from here. No. Not on my playground. Not on my watch. So once again, Putin's just standing up for his land. Putin's just standing up for his country. But it's funny how we always seen them as the bad guys and never us. Great Britain, America. How much wars did we create in Afghanistan? How much wars did we do? How much people did we kill? All because of, oh, it was mass destruction. Saddam Hussein, mass destruction, all the rest. No mass destruction, no bombs, no nothing. But we was blowing up people. We was blowing up this. We was blowing up that. And we sit there all the time and blame these other worlds and blame these other countries and say, oh, well, you know, Chris, they're terrorists and they're over there and they want to kill us. It's like, no. They were fine over there. You didn't hear about them 30, 40, 50 years ago. So it's all of a sudden now, all of these countries are becoming a threat. How? They're not the threat. These countries have the resources. That's where you're missing the key. These countries have the resources, and Great Britain and everybody else knows that. They end up bullying, man. At first, they come with a little tactic. Yo, big man, walk one. I've got some stuff. What? Do you want to do a look at trade them, man? Nah, bruv, I'm not messing with you. You westernizers and all that over there in Europe, you're not really handling business correct. They're like, well, all right, cool. Listen, what? We're coming over and we're taking, yeah? You got oil, yeah? You got certain materials and minerals that we need to make our computers and all the rest of it. So, what, rude boy? You either take this little piece of dough, or we're just going to come and take it. And that's the reasons why we get war. That's the reasons why you got people fighting for the country. That's the reasons why you get assassinations on presidents, because they're trying to assassinate certain prime ministers and presidents in certain countries to put their own president or to put someone else that as their idolization so they can actually fund it out to the people. And then these people feel like, oh, these presidents, they're fighting for us. They're not fighting for you. They put that person in place. That's the reasons why we elect. We don't select. Guys, it's time for you to get up on game, man. I've been a long time away. We're back. We're at their necks. We're at their throats. And it's about us now. It's about our health and well-being. It's about what we're intaking. It's about us setting up ourselves in the sense of, if you're willing to stay here, if you're trying to go away, if you're trying to build, you've got to be thinking about the village now. We've got to be thinking about so much people around us, and we don't take the time out just to knock on the door. We don't take the time out just to message. We don't take the time out just to network and be like, rah, like, you've got that going on over there, and I've got this going over there. Let's just link up. Why are we waiting for the government to give us the resources when we have the resources already around us and already in place? Because we are the people and we know what we need. But what's you guys' thoughts? Comment below.